Hello, this is Chad Everett Brochures, and I'm going to do a quick recording on ordinary to extraordinary. This is not the absolute and total for like all there is to speak about extraordinary and ordinary. But this is just a quick video to give you a viewpoint that may actually charge your day, to give you an extra pep in your step, a different viewpoint that may bring you to pursuing your goals in such a way that they're obtainable and it's unstoppable to be obtained. So, ordinary is your consolation prize. It's what you get just for showing up. Now, everyone has their own special ordinary mediocrity. It's not universal. It's not, $50 is mediocrity for everyone, because if you don't have $50 and somebody offers it to you, that's pretty extraordinary in the moment that you don't have it. But if you have, millions of dollars, $50 is nothing, right? And if that's just a simplistic viewpoint on mediocrity. Again, mediocrity is anything, like what you do on a regular basis. The interesting thing about this, and don't let this discourage you, but the interesting thing about this is it's all perfectly relevant. It is from your perspective, what you believe, what you know you're capable of, what you believe that is possible for you. Mediocrity could be you run a 4-minute and 30-second mile, right? That could be mediocrity for you because you know you can do better. If you in fact can do better, right? That from the outside, almost anyone who's ever ran before and actually timed themselves in a mile would look at that as being extraordinary. But you just have a genetic potential, genetic gift to give you that edge. So now, with this particular view on extraordinary is what you know is possible. It comes at a cost. Extraordinary has a tuition. You aren't born into extraordinary. You create extraordinary in your life. You spend the time. You pay the tuition. You do the work. You do everything that's necessary in order to achieve that goal. From the outside, people look in and say, that is extraordinary. I could probably never do that. And they admire that about you. When you know it's extraordinary, then it is extraordinary. This is not to create the madness of non-satisfaction. That's not what this video, this recording's about. This recording is simply about ordinary to extraordinary, mediocrity to the tuition for achieving your goals. If your goals are to blend in and be average and do nothing special with your life, leave no notable legacy, only to genetically pass on your seed or your children, then that's your goal. But I highly doubt it. I do not to this point know anyone who strives simply for that, to pay their bills, to keep their head down, and to make no wake, make no waves, leave no impression, experience nothing extraordinary, live day to day, going point A to point B, to buy a house that you really don't even like after the first couple of years, that you feel is a prison because of how much it costs you, or to live into relationship that doesn't satisfy you, but you're stuck because you committed to having the body that you just can't look in the mirror at. All of those are symptoms of mediocrity. The symptoms of extraordinary are whenever you can look in the mirror and be absolutely proud of what you've created. When you go home and you say, this is my home. It doesn't need to be a mansion. It doesn't need to be anything. It could just be where you rent. But it's something that makes you proud, something that you worked for, that you won't let go to crap, that you won't not clean, that you won't treat with disrespect, or that you'll just kind of exist inside of. This is the exact same viewpoint you can use on relationships, you can use it on your wealth, you can use it on anything. All of it has that potential. If you just spend money without regard and you have no desire about anything, and you notice your checkbook is always empty or your bank account is always empty, You're doing the same thing as my analogy on the house. You can't stand it. You just disrespect it. You have no value system for it. You try to avoid it. You resent what you've created. Oh, that's mediocrity. Extraordinary. First steps of extraordinary is to take pride in what you've achieved. Even if what you've achieved isn't what is your capacity at this moment, but you know that it's a bridge to get to the extraordinary life that you deserve. Oh, with that, this is just a brief introduction to ordinary and extraordinary. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to any feedback. Again, this is Chad Everett Broshears. I am the founder and creator of the Human Manual. It's a developmental training education. Have a wonderful and extraordinary day, if you choose. Or mediocrity. Hell, it's your call.